Dexter DeShawn. Sup, bruh? Yo, that was loud.
Yo, Mr. V, a pleasure.
Dexter DeShawn in the flesh. Ample indeed.
Let's roll. Mind if I ask you something right off the bangle? Would you rather live in peace as Mr. Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory, smelling near like posies, without seeing your 30th?
Mr. Nobodies don't survive in Night City.
You're either somebody or you fizzle out into nothing. Night City don't let you choose.
Oh, but it does. See, in my line of work, I choose to be Mr. Chill. But folk who try to take advantage, well, they see the beast inside. Alright, listen close. Scanning a serious job now. Playing gargantuan compared to smashing up a scav home.
Why meet me? Why the show?
Hang on. I gotta question my own now. Why all this, Dex? Why me? Could've had Jackie or T-Bug sitting here. Could've just done this on comms.
Call me old-fashioned, but I like to look anyone I do biz with in the eye. Had the pleasure of meeting the Jackster in the past, and sweet T-Bug helped this brother out 2 years ago. So here we are.
Uh-oh. Is it frozen? Oh, no, it's back. Okay.
Besides all that, got a special little pre-mission just for you. But we'll get to that.
Tell me more.
Let me hear it. What's the job?
There's this prototype tech. A biochip to be precise. Job's to grab it. Simple.
Yeah? Guessing it belongs to a corp.
Mm-hmm. Arasaka. Surely that's no problem.
Well, I don't want to piss him off. I want to be in with everyone, so we'll say, I don't know, I don't even know if there is like dialogue systems in place where if you say something to piss someone off, they'll remember it. Don't even know, but I feel like it could be, so not at all.
Corps don't deserve special treatment.
Shit, you ain't playing around. Got a feeling this could be a start of a beautiful friendship built on heaps of eddies.
You work this out? Got a plan?
Two things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
Tell me about the client.
Client? What's her thing? Why's she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn Parker. Betting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me. Told me to stop looking. End of convo. Anyway, our little client insisted on meeting someone with skin in the game. You know, who'll be there for it all. Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean. Pretty much leaves you.
Interesting. What about Maelstrom?
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beef?
Slot in the shard. Got a classic tale for you. Psycho gang doing his thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now see, convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need that bit of high-grade military tech. Because if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy. Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick. I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, aka Royce, plain dropped his ass. Royce is in charge now, and I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstorm, one merited stout of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
Oh boy, that's a lot. Royce guy, who is he?
Royce guy. What's he like?
A straight psychopath, chrome-loving kind.
Big club in this town.
I'll give you that. Except few of its other members, no matter the stakes, would put a friend and associate through an industrial microwave dryer. Apparently, first thing to burst are the eyeballs. Get a nice clear pop. Then the rest goes goulash.
Jesus. So this option is only available because I chose the Corpo life path, I think. So let's choose that. Woman's a Corp agent?
Corpo agent. What's she playing at?
Hell if I know. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk.
Sounds like she was waiting on the transport. Got stood up. Monochrome in the bag's probably her chief suspect. Got nothing from him or on him, so she's keeping him just in case. But she needs to find the stolen gear before her bosses learn she fucked up.
Well, Mr. V, that is some impressive deduction. Naturally, use that intel as you please. Preferably well. Of course, to do so, you'll need that frazzled cat's info. Sending it now.
Know all I need, I think.
Think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though, is gonna be all you.
Cool.
One more thing, Mr. V. Quiet life or blaze of glory? Later now.
Au revoir. I like Dexter DeShawn. Although the Ripper Doc did warn me about him. Not as chill as he makes out. Hey, we leveled up. Street cred. Performing certain actions will reward you with street cred. Build your street cred to make a name for yourself in Night City. Doing so will open up new opportunities.
Dexter, talk to Dex.
Yeah, Gordito's a big deal. Literally and not, yeah.
Wants to check us out. See if we got what it takes.
Guy certainly knows how to protect his biz. Wants to put us in a few small kinks. Prep work, I guess. Before lining us up a big job. There's this combat bot, military prototype. Maelstrom clept it. Then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the Gangoons had a switch up in management.
Right, heard about that. Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
That sums it up. Dex wants us talking to Royce. Gave the deets of some Militech agent too, but I don't know how much help she stands to be.
Chingon.
Know anything about Royce?
You don't sound thrilled. Royce, what do you know about him?
He's fucking whack, something special. Junkies snort junk. Royce snorts chrome.
Then there's the other thing.
Then there's the other thing. Gotta meet the client who put the job on the table. Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do? Ride around in his limo, chat chicks up on the hollow?
Parker wants to meet someone on the crew. Dex gave me the nod.
He must know what he's doing. So, how you want to play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
Gonna start with the client.
Parker. I think I ought to see her first. See what she's like, what she's after.
Orale. In that case, I'll hit the all foods. Put my nose to the ground. Stick around. Hasta luego.
See ya. What have we got here? Select destination. Oh, is this a fast travel thing? Oh, okay. You can fast travel to location. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we got an email, right? Not an email, a message. Yeah, from Dex.
Mr. V, there a problem?
Wait, no, I didn't want to phone him. I thought it said I had a message from him. Everything's good.
Nah, everything's all good.
Best to get back to work then. Be in touch.
Okay, there we go. Mr. V, I want to remind you again that Eddies have already changed hands between me and my esteemed Maelstrom partners in biz. A round sum of 10 grand. So when you're there to take it off their hands, don't let them try and shake you down, as they're liable to do, Maelstrom being a Maelstrom. Thanks for the info. Okay, do I still have a... It still says I have a message, though. Oh, A is cool, X is open messages. Biochip info. How about a little something to get those taste buds tingling? The biochip in question is in fact a so-called relic, a Nova tier piece of tech catering to the top 1%. Supposedly the best life insurance money can buy. You and I are going to be neck deep in eddies. A Nova tier piece of tech. I guess that's very high tier. Right, we can level up. Right. So... what do we want to do? I do want to specialize in this intelligence stuff for sure. I think it's more fun if you specialize than go jack of all trades, you know? Makes future playthroughs more interesting if you do completely different stuff. Disables all cameras could be very useful. Automatically highlights nearby access points. I don't know if that would be useful. What is an access point exactly? Increases the breach time for breach protocol. Nah. Maybe that. Let's take a look in quick hacking. Do a 10% more damage. Crafting specs for uncommon stuff. RAM recovering during combat could be good. Reducing the RAM for quick hacks used on devices could be good. Actually, I wonder, will anything more unlock if I acquire another level of intelligence right here? Does that unlock anything? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, let's go for disabling all cameras in the network. Could be useful, I think. You need level 9 to unlock that, 11 to unlock that. Yeah, okay. Cool. What are the shards again? Oh, they're just stuff you've read. Okay. Right, go to Lizzie's bar between 6 PM and 6 AM. Do we know what the time is now? It's 450 that way. Is there any closer fast travel point? Not really. It is 4:54 now. So, I don't know how fast time progresses in this world. Oh shit, I did not mean to do that. Whoops. I meant to call my car. It's because the little D-pad icon in the bottom left, it looks like it's saying that it has an arrow pointing down, and I thought that meant that you pressed like the one that it's pointing to, which is the up arrow. Totally doesn't mean that. Hello? I click that one and nothing plays. Is that because it's copyright music and I've got the copyright music turned off? Sure. It's not the breaks of dreams there. So, Okay, what's the time? Oh, it's 5:05. It says just under the map. Wow, okay. 5:06 now. Okay, so that's pretty slow progression of time. But I guess we just gotta wait. Because if I go and do something else, then it'll probably be too late to get in then. We can have a little look around. What's this? Oh, new fast travel point. Okay. Do I have to actually select this to make it active? Or is it just if you drive past it, it will become active? Not sure. Not sure. Entering Lizzie's bar. Am I? That's locked. Pinewood road closed. Oh yeah, this whole area is still locked down, right? Hello. Haha. I'm pretty sure cars have no actual driving AI in this game. They only follow set paths, which is why no one tries to like go around anyone or anything like that. They just follow their set routes. As soon as I move, he'll keep going, I think. Or do I have to get super far out the way? Oh wait, no, because these are coming through now. Is there a way to fast forward time at all? Oh, there totally is. Skip time. Choose how long to wait. An hour. Lovely. Okay, nice. Well, that solves that problem. I didn't even realize that was a thing. Boing, boing, boing.
Looking a little put out there, input. Interest you in a preem BD?
Been here before.
Not my first time.
Don't remember you.
'Cause I didn't get in through the front.
Huh, get a load of this one. Right. Rules are simple. If someone catches your eye, you do not grab them. You find them in the catalog, ask for a BD, and get yourself a box. No recording, no copping feels when the guards ain't looking. In you go. Have fun, input. Welcome to Lizzie's.
Right, okay. I see how it works. Interesting.
My, what a sweet little face you have.
Cheers. Wish I could say the same. Sadly, I cannot. The Mox. It's one of those stories that is either very simple or very complicated, depending on who you ask. For Janice, it was a mix of both. The Mox came to exist because it had to. We didn't have a soul in our corner, no one to make sure street justice was on our side. So we took matters into our own hands. The Mox is composed of the people who, if any of them disappeared from the streets tomorrow, you might never even notice. Sex workers, penniless artists, aimless rebels, and restless souls who weren't dealt a fair hand. Today the Mox is thriving, as demonstrated by the booming biz of Lizzie's bar. Lizzie's is renowned past tense, for being arguably the best braindance club in Night City. Corporate suits, gangoons, pop stars, and locals alike all gather at Lizzie's to kick back, have a drink, and dip into the most beautifully scrolled and tuned BDs you've ever experienced. Most customers, however, are oblivious to the fact that the club is gang-owned and operated, that the Mox are in charge, watching after their own. Just like the Lizzie of legend once did. Know the story? Lizzie used to work back here when it was just a typical dive with a stripper pole, Janice proudly explained. She took care of the girls, made sure eddies were falling into the pockets and their teeth weren't falling to the curb. Like this one time, this fucker, editor's note, referring to a Tiger Claws gang member, was having too much fun with one of the girls, and Lizzie just couldn't stomach it anymore. Story is, she deprived the worm of his little tiger balls so quick and nasty it took him 2 days to clean up all the blood and puke splatter. Wow. Of course, the Claws found out fast, and they flatlined her in a flash. But everyone that she impacted in some way, they were still around. They came together, fought back, and, well, you already know the rest. Wow. That's kind of brutal. A dude came in, was being nasty to a girl, she ripped his balls off, and so his gang killed her? Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Sup, people? Yeah. do 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 do, dance it, dance it, do do, dance it, dance it, do 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 do. Anyone T-posing today?
Maybe you can tell me about it over a drink.
Hey, another round over here, Stat?
So, what can a horny girl like?
Hey,
Get you something.
Lizzie still work here? Well, no, because she's dead.
so, curious. The name Lizzie's, is that the owner?
Not for a long while, no. And it's none too sweet a story.
V, we just read
I'm
this.
just flat interested.
We just read this, V.
Real Lizzie ran a strip joint out of this place back in the day. Lizzie's bar. Girls were paid right, insured, even had decent security. Good spot, all in all.
The good old days. I like stories about them.
Ah, stories of the golden days. Inevitable demise and the inevitable drink over sweet memories.
All what makes the tall tales easier to swallow.
So, what went wrong?
Tiger Claws shot up Lizzie. Tiger beat one of Lizzie's girls real bad once. No hesitation, Lizzie blasted the guy's balls off. Gang came back the next day. Liz was done.
Tigers gave this place up to the Mox in the end, though, didn't they?
Sort of. The Moxes had to make a deal with them. Luckily, they kept their heads, organized quick. Big boss now is Susie Q. But the sign stayed up, out of respect. Biz booms to this day.
What can I get here?
What's on the menu?
Nothing I need. Looking for Evelyn.
I'm looking for Evelyn Parker. You know if she's here?
Who's asking?
Oh, a big tipper. What's that? I don't know what that symbol means. Name's V.
Name's V. She and I have a date.
Well, V, it's a pleasure. I'm Mateo.
Uh-huh. So, Evelyn?
Club's big. Gonna have to look around. Can't do it for you.
It's all right, Mateo. Just waiting for this one.
Hey. Cheers.
Evelyn Parker. I knew it was you as soon as you walked in.
My tequila of choice.
Sense on? Only tequila I drink. How do you know?
I like to know everything about the people I work with. Either that or it was just a lucky guess.
Why meet here? I don't know what that symbol is either, but we can click it, so we're gonna.
Why are we meeting here? Any particular reason? Actually, it doesn't seem much like your thing, this place.
I'll take that as a compliment. Come on. No place we can talk where ears won't prick up to listen. We'll be in the lounge, Mateo. If anyone asks, we're not here.
Cool. One thing I just want to check, is it, I was wondering if these, yeah, okay, the cool symbol, that's why I couldn't talk to her. And we had reflexes 4, that was why we could do the second option. This is the one that we couldn't do because we needed 4 of that to say it. So there are dialogue options that are determined by the level of your stats. So that is a reason to level up things outside of just intelligence, but at the same time, it's the whole specialization thing again, right? I really wish I knew how to, like, level up these, because you can't level these up, like, you can hover over this and upgrade it, but you can't hover over these and upgrade it. So I don't know why it says Breach Protocol level 1. Like, how do you... Oh, I guess that's this thing, skill progression, 156 out of 50. +1 perk points. Increased time, increased components. I guess you just have to use it to increase progress with it.
Why don't you just tell me the truth?
After me? Okay. Did that say what I think it said? Fuck to death. It sure did. Okay. Hi. Nice to see you. So, what's up?
Dex had a load to say about you. Called you professional, effective, and trustworthy. I hope he wasn't overselling.
You don't care what Dex thinks.
You don't give a rat's dick what Dex thinks. We both know that.
You have trouble accepting compliments?
No, just think flattery's beneath you. Am I wrong?
Maybe Dex is beneath you. Have you known each other long?
Damn it, I really wish I had one more point in cool. Just started working with him.
Just started working with him, in fact.
I've heard there are two kinds of fixers. Those with stable crews on long contracts and short leashes. Loyalty and predictability they value above all else. Then there's the other kind. Dex's kind.
The other kind? Elaborate, please.
Come on. Can't leave that hanging.
Headhunters. They lay their trust elsewhere, not in people, but in a thing. Their intuition. They bet on potential. And if they lose that bet, it's the last mistake they ever make. I'm hoping Dex's intuition has served him well in this case.
Well, you chose to hire him, right? So you must trust his intuition.
Let's cut to the chase. What do you got for me?
Your target. I trust you know what it is.
Relic. Secure your soul trinket. Key tech in the program, actually. We're tangling with Arasaka, making this heist one dangerous, risky motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Arasaka's poured billions into personality transfer technology. But me, I just want the data on this one. The chip is tucked away inside Konpeki Plaza, the hotel. You ever been?
I'm familiar with the franchise.
Arasaka seems to have quite the touch with that hotel chain. But I gotta say, Konpeki in Tokyo still leagues above the rest.
The two are identical to each other.
Japan's staff, huh? The service can't be beat. Singapore, Paris, Washington. All the rest act like charity case cousins by comparison.
Well, it's hard to argue with that, true.
So where's this chip hiding exactly?
In a suite on the top floor. The room's occupied by Yorinobu Arasaka.
Yorinobu Arasaka? In Night City? Guess the scream sheets weren't lying this time.
It's on the lips of everyone in the city. Saburo Arasaka's only surviving son, heir apparent to the Arasaka Empire, in town. Please.
Could it be? Emperor's prepared to cede his throne after 150 years? Doubt it.
Only a handful of people in Night City know what the Arasaka's real plans are.
Telling me you're one of them?
Okay, tell me. He's got an army around him, I bet.
Top dog like Yorinobu's bound to have an army on call. Hotel's probably a goddamn fortress by now, too.
Yorinobu keeps exactly no hustle around. Not one guard. Got rid of them a long time ago.
Well, that sounds stupid.
Why is that?
Surely you know what they say about Arasaka intel. Sneeze in Night City, and a blossom drops from a cherry tree in Tokyo. Yorinobu was convinced his Arasaka security detail reported directly to his father.
I mean, he was probably right, but surely he'd then hire his own security that he does trust.
So we're not jumping the corp. We're jumping Yorinobu Arasaka himself.
Yorinobu is a puppet. He lost all his cards years ago when he failed to do Daddy's bidding. Saburo's had Yuri's balls in a vice for years. He might just turn the screw and crush them outright if he learns his son's up to no good again.
Even so, it's still Yorinobu fucking Arasaka.
So, what's up your sleeve?
Look, if you've got any spare aces up your sleeve, now's the time to show them.
Now this should make your prick perk up. Yorinobu recently swiped the chip from an Arasaka laboratory. He's made a deal with Netwatch. Aims to sell it to them.
Interesting.
Have you spotted my ace yet, or do I need to spell things out?
So what's he slated to get in return?
So what's Yorinobu due to walk away with?
Unimportant. You focus on the biochip.
What could cyberspace's watchers and protectors offer him? Intelligence on his enemies?
That doesn't matter in the least. Because you'll make sure the transaction never happens, and I get the chip.
Netwatch? Something doesn't add up.
Nope, don't buy it. Netwatch's integrity rests on their neutrality. Why would they tarnish their rep by procuring stolen goods?
Netwatch provides net security for all corporations, and collects eddies in the millions for it. But in this day and age, everyone's in the game, and no one can afford to be a saint. To win, one has to go all in.
So where does he keep the relic?
Fine. So no Arasaka security on the device because Yorinobu whisked it away in secret. Now, where's he hiding it?
Likely in a specialized container. One that mimics an organic neural environment. On the outside, it looks like an ordinary briefcase.
And the case is...
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Provided we're done gossiping about the Arasakas.
Heard a few things about Yorinobu.
Heard a bit about Yorinobu. Studied finance and biotech in Tokyo. Probably to please his father.
Saburo was grooming him to be his successor.
But then Yorinobu cut himself off from the Corp. Joined the Steel Dragons, nomads from Tokyo. Heard they were planning an Arasaka coup, or its downfall.
That flash of youthful rebellion ended like it usually does. Yorinobu returned to the fold, but the bitter taste remained. You know your stuff. But that's only one side of him. There's another. An intelligent man who has his own designs on the Corp.
Risky move with the biochip.
Seems to be risking everything with this relic scam.
Yes, because he's fallen for the biggest lie this town puts forward. That he can gain and retain control of anything.
So what's on this relic?
One more thing. Data that's on the chip. What is it?
Irrelevant, entirely.
We're talking about data Yorinobu snuck out of Arasaka. What's more, he wants to pass it on to Netwatch. Sounds pretty damn relevant to me.
Listen, V. The relic. That's my concern. Your concern? Earning a paycheck. Just get the job done. I'll make sure your bank accounts are sated.
Okay, what's next?
Okay, what's next?
Now comes the best part. Follow me. Got something for you. Should help you plan. Brain dance from Konpeki Plaza.
How's a brain dance supposed to help? Need facts, not thrills.
Think BDs are only good for fondling virtual tits? Jacking off to in those boxes? No. It can be a very useful tool. Good for analyzing details human perception, even boosted, doesn't grasp. Exactly what you need.
So what's on the tape?
Yorinobu's suite. The glorious interior.
Huh.
You'll need to locate the relic yourself. Hope I grabbed enough detail to make that possible.
Hold up. Mean to say you recorded this?
BD rec implant. Why, you object?
So you know him personally?
Supposed to be Yorinobu's pad on the tape. Means you were inside. You know each other?
How else could I get all this intel? I know him pretty well, actually. We have an arrangement. Strictly business. Suits us both, I think.
Let's see this brain dance.
An arrangement.
Judy'll help. She's a Mox, too. Besides, we go back,
Oh god, it's frozen again.
years.
Please unfreeze like last time? Please unfreeze like last time? Pretty please? Don't make me have to quit out? Pretty... Oh, please? Game, I beg. Man. It really does not run well, does it? Is it genuinely not going to unfreeze? Am I going to have to fucking hard quit? How far back am I going to go if I have to hard quit? I'm probably going to have to do that whole conversation again. Oh! Okay, so you do just have to wait it out sometimes. That was a solid, like, half a minute or something, right?
It's hard to say. This week, for sure, okay? Yeah. All right.
I'm going to save. Wait, what am I doing? That's the wrong button.
Right.
I need to remember to save more, because these are too far apart.
Alright. Alright.
V, this is important. Judy's always been there for me. Always helped out. I trust her. But she's a Mox, not the latest member of your crew. Try not to forget. So, you'll be a good boy. Tread lightly. And keep that tongue on a leash.
Relax. Believe it or not, I'm no stranger to tact. In biz or life.
Okay, cool. Well, we're about to meet someone that is going to give us our first brain dance. What is this? Common item components. Don't mind if I do. I think that would be a good point to leave it off, actually. So I'll just overwrite that save real quick. Lovely jubbly. And we will leave it there for today. I'm really enjoying it. This mission, especially with Dexter DeShawn and Evelyn and everything, is very interesting. I really like it. It really does run a bit shit, doesn't it? Like, I've noticed the frame rate dropping a bit. Obviously, there's been these massive freezes, and when you compare, like, it can look all right. Like, that looks okay, but it's really not that sharp compared to other games that have come out, like, you know, Miles Morales or Demon's Souls is the high bar, obviously, and you can't expect a open world to look like a Demon's Souls more linear type thing, and obviously they haven't like optimized it for next gen consoles, but even so, it's still, you'd expect it to look better than it does. And the other thing is that on the base last gen consoles, the PS4 base and the Xbox One base, it barely runs at all. Like, it's actually insane how poor, like, the frame rate, the graphics, just everything is on the base consoles. And that was what this game was supposed to be released on. Like, until very recently, they thought they were releasing this game before next gen even arrived. And it's actually insane. Like, I feel like they are definitely burning through some of the goodwill that they have built up by just how poorly some versions of this game does run. So I really hope there will be patches to fix this. I know they've already released, at time of recording, they've released a patch to fix some bugs, but only for PC and PS4. They haven't released it on Xbox yet. But yeah, it is an interesting one. Hopefully things will improve as time goes on. And they do obviously have a history of improving their games as time goes on, so that is good. But I just really feel like, you know, they were happy to delay it multiple times. It needed it needed like another year or something, it seems like, because there's just, I've seen so many videos of stuff going haywire, and it's just like, yeah, hopefully nothing too crazy happens for me. Anyway, end of the rambling. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, if you could leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share the videos around, share the playlist around if you can. I would really appreciate that. And I will see you next time for more Cyberpunk 2077. Thanks for watching. See you then.